Hey guys, we're back. Part two, and I am super sweaty because it's really hot in Kyushu right now, and I had to take my dog for a walk. But I'm gonna continue where we left off last time, and we'll focus on our vocabulary now. Hopefully, too, the audio is a little bit better. I had to mess with some settings, but hope it's a little more professional. It'll keep getting better and better, hopefully. Okay. So let's check out here. Hold on a second. All right. For chapter 1, vocabulary. Oh, and I forgot my timer. That's okay. I'll just look at this. 48. That'll be 508. Great. All right. Okay, chapter 1, vocabulary. So let's read through them first. Important, information, opinion, discuss, response, apply, knowledge, strategy, environment, success. My dog is right below me. She's really hot. All right, part 1. Use your dictionary to find the meaning for the vocabulary words in the box, then write the words from the box next to their definitions below. All right, let's mix and match. So if you want to pause the video here and do it yourself, you can match and test yourself. So now's a good time to pause. All right, we're back. A plan of steps for achieving something. Let's see, number 1, plan of steps for achieving something. Let's see. If we want to plan, This one is strategy. Okay, number 2, to talk about an idea or subject with someone. Talk about something. Discuss. And let's make some example sentences with here too, so we can see them in context. Strategy. I have a great strategy for studying English. Fantastic. Discuss. I want to discuss my dog because I love her. The people and things that are around you in your life. People and things that are around you in your life. Okay. Importance could be important for sure. Environment, information. I think these things are important, but all of the things and all the people around you is your environment. And we also use environment to talk about nature. So nature and environment get mixed up a lot, I've noticed. So this one's environment. A lot of people will drop the pronunciation on the N. For native speakers, that's totally fine. If you're saying it quickly, nobody's going to be upset if you don't say environment. You can just say environment. That's fine. Okay, let's see. She grew up in a bad environment, and now she is on the run from the police. Yes. Okay. Something that is said or written as a reply. A reply. This one's too easy. Sounds like apply. It's not. Response. 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 Reply. Okay, response. I sent my response back to the company. You make a request for something such as a job. Let's see. Oh, this one's apply. Particularly used in job applications, you'll hear a lot. So I applied to become a dog trainer. Say that. Facts or details that tell you about something. Oh, okay. Could be information. That wouldn't be completely wrong. Think knowledge is also good. I think information is probably the best. Yeah. So information is the best answer here. But if you said knowledge, that's not far off either. I would say information, facts or details that tell you about something is not completely clear, because information can be about many different subjects, but I think it's the best choice for this answer. I got bad information about that dog training job. 7. Your idea or belief about a subject. So belief is the important word here because it's opinion. So I believe this, right? My opinion is very similar. The dog trainer's opinion of me was very bad. Okay. When you achieve what you want, you achieve what you want. Success, of course. Dogs found success. I did not. When you achieve what you want. Already did that one. Okay, 9. Information, skills, and understanding that you have gotten through learning or experience. Whoa. Let's see. What is our leftover here? Strategy, opinion, information. Yes, knowledge, right? Yeah. The key here is experience. So anything learning and experience, knowledge, they're all very close. I didn't have the knowledge for the job. All right, part 2. Read the questions below. Find and underline each vocabulary word in the questions. Then ask your partner the questions. Well, I don't have a partner. I'm going to do it all by myself. Okay. Environments is the word here. What kind of environment is good for studying? For me, I like studying with a group, and I like studying with a focused group, like in a library, because I feel motivated, but I can concentrate at the same time. All right, information. What information did you learn in class yesterday? Well, yesterday we talked about how if you're going to a new country to study, it's really important that you don't just stick with people who speak the same language as you. You should be putting yourself in more challenging situations to improve each day. Okay. Do you like to discuss your opinions in class? I do. Yeah, that's one thing I really enjoyed about teaching in a group or attending university. I really liked discussing my opinions in class. I think it's really fun. Okay. What do you need to do to be a successful student? You need to do to be a successful student. I think it depends on the student. Some students really do well studying alone and quietly, and some students do well participating a lot. I think usually participating is the right answer. For me, it was making sure I always attended class and just finished my homework, and then everything else kind of came a little bit easier. All right, listening tip, syllables. When you listen to a word in English, you can hear different parts of the word. These parts are called syllables. For example, the word paper has 2 parts, pay-per. The word beautiful has 3 parts, beautiful. The word love only has 1 part, love. So this can be a little tricky if you're not used to finding syllables in words. When I was in elementary school, we always did the clap test. So if it's something like paper, then it's paper, like that. Beautiful, right? We look at this word, listening, 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 like that. Can be tricky still, especially if you're not used to how they sound, but it's helpful to know. Knowing how many syllables a word has will help you be able to pronounce the word correctly. Yeah. It will also help you be able to spell the word. Yes, I think that's more useful actually. How do you find the syllables in a word? A dictionary will mark syllables in the word like this. So if you're looking for pronunciation from a written word, this is a good way to find it. That's what that space means. It's paper. Study the spelling of the word. Every syllable needs at least 1 vowel. Paper. Yeah. So our vowels again are. Stick our vowels for a little review here. A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. But there always needs to be a vowel in the word that's what gives us the open mouth sound. A, e, I, o, u. Put your hand under your chin and say the word. Each time your chin touches your hand counts as one syllable. I've never tried that before. Paper. Beautiful. Love. It might be okay. I don't know if that would work for every word, but let's see. Strategy. Discuss. I like the clapping method better. Okay. Let's practice hearing some of these syllables. They're chapter 1 vocab words. Well, I can just read these. We don't need to listen to this. Okay. We'll just go down this list. Strategy. Strategy. Discuss. Discuss. Environment. Environment. Response. Response. Apply. Apply. Information. Information. Opinion. Opinion. Success. Success. Knowledge. Knowledge. All right. And we'll read this paragraph and try to complete the missing words with chapter 1 vocabulary words. You may need to make the word plural. Usually that means adding an S. Sometimes it can mean completely changing the end of the word. This would be a good time to pause. If you'd like to do this yourself. And when you come back, we'll continue. Pause now. All right. Let's keep going. On the first day of English class, there's a lot of blank that you will talk about and blank with your teacher and classmates. A lot of blank we'll talk about. I'm going to say there's going to be a lot of information that you talk about. I get my highlighter here. Information. Is that going to stay? Yeah. That you will talk about and with your teacher and classmates. I'm going to say probably discuss. Discuss with your teacher and classmates, right? You want to meet people and ask questions first day. It is very blank. I already know this one. That you pay attention so you don't miss anything. It's very important, of course. Your teacher will ask you questions and will wait for your reply, response. In American classrooms, the is interactive. I'm going to say environment here. The environment is interactive. This is also the same in Canadian classrooms, of course. And I think almost all Western style language classrooms, there's a lot of important speaking and important discussion. Okay. Which means the teacher and the students talk to each other a lot. Yes, the most important thing. Also, it is common for the students to talk in groups or pairs a lot and share ideas or opinions about something. Yes, I didn't need to highlight that. On the first day, your teacher might share a new learning or tip. A new learning or tip. Yeah, I don't like using learning as a noun. I'd share a new tip that will help increase your knowledge in the class, I think. Before too long, you will have a lot of knowledge. It wasn't knowledge. All right, everyone makes mistakes. Help increase your success in the class, could be. Before too long, get rid of that. You will have a lot of knowledge in your brain. Keep highlighting these. And you will improve your English in no time. You might even use your new English skills for a student job, right? This got to be apply. Or a place on a university team. Good luck. Do we not use strategy? Let me know if we did. Maybe we missed one. All right. Well, we'll stop there for today. Thank you very much if you're following along. If you have any questions, shoot me a message or comments on the next video. And see you next time. Bye-bye.